Hi and welcome to this Fire Warden training course. As a Fire Warden, you play a vital role in workplace safety. Your job isn't just about reacting to emergencies, but also to prevent them happening in the first place. Fires can spread quickly, and in high pressure situations, people look for guidance. That's where you come in. Today we'll walk through fire prevention strategies, emergency response, evacuation procedures, communication during emergencies, and your responsibilities before, during, and after a fire. Let's get started. Fire prevention is the first line of defense. The best way to deal with fires is to stop them from happening in the first place. Imagine a cluttered workspace filled with paper, cardboard, and faulty electrical equipment. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? Yes, that's right, it is. And that's why it's so important to keep workplaces clean and free from flammable materials as much as you can. Fire exits and escape routes should always be kept clear. And so you should make it a habit to check for obstructions on a daily basis. Put them out of use immediately and report them, because small issues like this can turn into major hazards. Another part of fire prevention that's important for fire wardens to understand are the different types of fires that can occur. A fire extinguisher must be suitable for the type of fire that it will be fighting. And so it's important as a fire warden to get comfortable with these classifications and the different means of extinguishing a fire. Rather than go through each of them here and expect you to remember them, we'll put them in the supporting information alongside this course and you can refer to them when you need to. Please note, the fire extinguishers that are in place on your premises should be suitable for their surroundings and again the type of fire that they'll be required for. The correct selection of these is typically decided between the fire risk assessor and the extinguisher supplier. So that's something you might want to check. Routine fire safety checks and ongoing education and communication to employees also plays a pivotal role when it comes to fire prevention. By maintaining a high level of fire safety awareness across the workplace and ensuring that those safety measures are continually implemented and monitored, it will go a long way to reducing fire risk. You and your colleagues can significantly reduce the risk of a fire starting. And as a fire warden, one of your key responsibilities is to encourage and promote that culture of responsibility in identifying workplace fire hazards. Now let's look in some more detail at those responsibilities that you have as a fire warden. As a fire warden, your role is a mix of both preparation and action. You should think of yourself as one of your workplace's fire safety leaders. Your job is to help make sure employees are aware of the fire risks in your workplace and also that they know what to do if an emergency does happen. You may be asked as part of your role to carry out some tasks that go beyond your day job. For example, this might be, for instance, taking part in fire safety inspections to check that extinguishers, alarms and emergency lighting are all operational and in place. Or at least doing regular walkarounds to help highlight issues that do exist. One of the most cost-effective and handy ways to use our content here at safety.com is to purchase our course videos as an MP4 download. This is a one-time investment and not a subscription of any kind. It simply allows you to buy a copy of our videos to use at any time for your internal training. Many customers just load these onto laptops, or they can be used on a cloud or your own database to be used by your employees at any time or to be delivered in a classroom setting. Make sure to look out for the options where you can brand up the videos with your own company logo, and also we put some really great value bundles together where you can buy lots of videos for a lower price. If you don't have the room to store the files on your device, we also have a great streaming option which you can play from anywhere that has an internet connection, and you can find these options on the homepage. I hope this was helpful. If you do have any questions, please drop them onto your site chat tool and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, and we look forward to helping you here at safety.com. Fire drills and evacuation. You may also need to be involved in educating your employees on fire safety and evacuation procedures. For example, making sure everyone knows where their nearest fire exits are and also what the fire alarms sound like. Fire drills. Fire drills are another key part of your responsibilities as a fire warden. By organising and evaluating these fire drills, you can help identify any weaknesses in your workplace systems, including your evacuation procedures. And this will let you and your team make improvements before an actual emergency would occur. Another key responsibility is working alongside fire marshals and emergency response teams. The fire marshal is typically the person who leads the group of fire wardens and orchestrates the emergency response procedures and evacuation on your site. Hopefully, as you can already see, fire safety is not an individual effort. It requires coordination and teamwork to ensure that your policies are implemented and followed. As a fire warden, you should aim to get familiar with your local fire regulations and, of course, your workplace specific policies, and help ensure that both of these are complied with. Being a fire warden in your workplace is a big responsibility, and it's one that can save lives. The key to success is preparation, clear leadership, and staying proactive, as we've discussed. By helping to prevent fires, guiding evacuation procedures, and also ensuring that fire safety knowledge stays fresh in your workplace, you can really make a positive difference. So stay vigilant, lead with confidence, and always be prepared. That brings us to the end of this short fire warden course. Thanks for taking on this responsibility and improving workplace safety. Good luck.